world is struggling to keep the lights on.
Meantime, as we've said, hitting its highest level since 2008 today. Tom Closer from...
We are in either the worst energy crisis since the 1970s or darn close to it now.
We're in the midst of an energy crunch, perhaps unlike we've ever seen.
Global energy costs are on the rise, so that means the things that keep your business running are getting more expensive. The lights, the water, the gas bill, all of it. If you want to save money, efficiency is key, and mCloud is here to help. Drawing from technology used in the world's most demanding industries, Asset Care takes the health, performance, and efficiency of your assets to new heights. No upfront fees, no hidden costs, and one simple price per connected asset combined with continuous performance improvements that you can measure. Every aspect of asset management, from operations to optimization to maintenance, under one umbrella, enabling you to get the most out of your assets. mCloud Asset Care.
You're watching America Trends. Here we are in our new set with Mr. Dan Negroni, CEO of Launchbox 365. And you know, we're talking about a lot of different things, listening being one of them.
Sure.
And you and I talk a lot about leadership skills. And I think listening is one of them. And good social skills is a big key in being a good leader, right? This is coming out more and more. It's not just how smart you are or how driven you are, it's also how well you can socialize and be a good listener and all the things.
The soft skills, which I hate the term,
right,
are more and more important as we get, have more AI, more chat GPT, all these things. The human stuff is becoming
I just really
so
want
much
you
more
to say
important.
human several times in a row.
Huge men. No.
Okay, so this is my question to you, are these learnable skills or skills that if you don't innately have the skill to be a good listener or, have good communication?
I mean, yes. I mean, I think everything's learnable. It's kind of the definition of growth mindset. Are you just born a certain way and you're stuck that way? Or can anyone learn anything? And so my view is people can really learn whatever they want to learn if they adopt a certain mindset. Now, you may not be a star golfer or a star athlete, or but we can really learn to moderate our behavior, and really leadership skills are behavior of how you interact with others and encourage them and empower them and assist them in working with teams and all those things. So yeah, it's and just listening is the most powerful. Interesting. I was with a client yesterday, and they had a big all hands meeting, and 4 things came up. The 4 things were basically pay, right? We want more pay, solid pay. The world is expensive out there.
Yep.
We want more match to our 401k. We want more growth, which is pay for us to go back to school and learn or help us do that.
Yes.
And then we just want people to be kind to us and appreciate us. And I thought about that meeting, and I'm like, gosh, it's not more pure than that. So when you talk about leadership skills, how about if we understood that that's all our audience wants from us when they're employees? They want the ability to be safe and protected, right? They want the ability to grow and learn, and they want the ability to be respected and part of a team and part of a community. And so it's pretty simple. So what are the leadership skills that are required to do that? Listening,
being a good human.
Communicating, being a good human. You like how I say that?
I do love it.
How's my old New York coming back?
I was going to say, it's an East Coast thing. So here's an interesting thing that I am kind of conceptualizing here, that I thought for a long time that I was a good listener. And as I got older, I think I realized I am not that great of it. I'm working hard at it now, but when I was younger, I thought I was listening, but really all I was doing was like waiting till the next turn.
You were in the cure business versus listening to the story.
And I was like, I can't wait to jump in, and I would have good conversations because I have the gift of gab. But then I was like,
people think that's what sales is, which is
that's
so
what I think
incorrect.
I thought.
Sales is connecting and listening. I had a boss once that told me, don't open your mouth until you ask at least 10 questions, because no one gives a hoot about you.
Right. It's absolutely
They care about themselves. And so great salespeople really have a knack of listening and asking super questions. And so you can be shy. You don't have to be an extrovert to be actually sometimes better.
Sometimes better.
Yeah.
Yes, because the other person wants to talk about themselves.
Yeah.
And so if you listen.
Yeah, you can do all the tricks, mirroring, labeling, all the things that, you know.
Okay, tell me about those.
Well, Chris Voss.
Are you using them on me right now?
No, I'm not. Well, sometimes Chris Voss from Never Split the Difference, he was an FBI hostage negotiator.
Oh, wow.
And he wrote this book. And so, you know, if you want people to like you or to trust you, you mirror, you repeat back to them what you heard them say.
Oh, yes.
They feel more comfortable. You label their fears. And so it gets it out on the open, and then all of a sudden they feel better. You ask for permission, which allows them, you cede control.
Yes.
And so there are all these tricks of communication. Listening, probably the most important. They call it tactical question asking.
Tactical question asking.
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like this is just a skill set that goes under the wire, and it is a hard one, because I feel like we think that we're good listeners, but really we need to work a little bit harder on it. Everyone does.
I don't know why we don't teach it in school. Like and in college have, like, you know, you have to do a year of communication.
Yeah.
Literally, of how to talk to people, how to listen, right?
It's huge.
How to
because
mirror,
every
how to
relationship,
frame. Yeah, yeah.
business or
That's what
home,
coaches
personal.
do.
Yes.
That's what business coaches do, and life coaches and therapists. They
Therapists,
listen.
right.
And then they ask you a question.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay them $400. Oh wait. I'm having PTSD now from my therapist.
From your
Just
therapist.
kidding.
Okay, so giving and receiving feedback. This is on the same level, but I believe that it's a little bit different, because it's when we get and give feedback, it's a skill set, I believe, to give feedback. And you just touched upon asking permission, like, you know, are you open to hearing feedback? Is something.
Yeah. So I mean, we have we call it audience-focused communication, and 3 steps: gratitude. I think we've talked about it even on the show. Always lead with gratitude, and be specific about your gratitude. Not, you're nice, you do that well, I like what you do here.
Yes.
Permission, which cedes control. You ask for permission, shows respect. You can do it in a million ways. And then talk about things, sharing your experience, because no one can argue with your experience. So you don't make a judgment. You don't say you were wrong. You just say, here's how I experienced what was going on, or in my experience, this is what we've done. What do you think we should do? And so we call it GPS. There are lots of tools out there that are super simple that would make you better, and all you have to do is lean in and value a different behavior of wanting to learn that. Back to your first point.
Yeah.
Can I learn it? If you value learning, you'll learn and adopt that new habit or behavior.
And being open to the feedback, or to the knowledge that you even need to learn more. I think it's tricky. I'm talking in circles, but I feel like that could be a whole course in itself.
Oh yeah, I mean,
right?
Being aware, self-aware, and wanting to learn and grow. And again, that's growth mindset. If you tell me something I didn't do well on this broadcast, that's good. I take it with me for the next time. I can do better.
Yeah, but a lot of people are not open to that,
then a lot of
because they
people need to
equate it with
shift.
being a human person. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, how am I as a person? When I say something to my daughters, I'm like, it's separate. You're still a good human. This
Yeah.
is a human. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, but speaking of doing things great,
Yeah.
you have done a great job today.
Well, thank you.
Let's give us a high five. Hey. Our first segment with Dan Negroni here at our new location. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us
A pleasure.
today. We love having you. Everyone home, you're watching America Trends on our new amazing set, our temporary set, I think. And we'll be right back with more America Trends right after this quick break.